Happy Monday, everybody.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
I'm all good. Welcome in, Danny Boy, Bill Corpus Crispy with you. Like I said, it's Monday. Episode 391, SAP on
We're in
SIN.
single digits to 400,
Come
baby.
on, baby. We are on the home stretch, the final home stretch to 400. We still got a lot of exciting things that we're planning for, so we hope you join us when we get there. But for right now, episode 391 SIP on the SIN YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for always joining us, even if I ask for your forgiveness, because this week and I was so busy, caught up with work and all other stuff and other events that I was more interested in. That I didn't watch the All-Star game. I didn't care for the All-Star game. I did watch the All-Star Saturday night. I know Mac McClung once again won the slam dunk contest. I know Jalen
Congratulations
Brunson.
to him.
Yep, I know Jalen Brunson was terrible in that three-point contest. I know Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama tried to how dare I say it, pull a loophole, for lack of better terms, with the skills challenge. Hey, how about you attempt a damn shot instead of trying to fake it? You know? But in any case, I know they tried to cheat and it got disqualified, rightfully so. I know that much. And I know that Team Shaq won the NBA All-Star game. By the way, NBA All-Star game, not like what it used to be. Um, I've heard some good and bad things on this new tournament style format type of thing. So good things, but I mean, I don't know. Like it's still not what it used to be. It's not fun. It's not,
It was so cool. It used to
entirely
be
crazy,
East
but
versus West.
yeah, well, it's no longer East versus West. You have Team Shaq, Team Chuck, Team Kenny, and then you have the Candace Rising Stars. So the team that won the Rising Stars game was represented in the All-Star game as the fourth team, represented by, of course, WNBA legend Candace Parker. Um, I didn't watch the All-Star game because I didn't care. There's
Like,
other things on. Me and Bill, we actually talked about it off air. The
I didn't
50th
really.
anniversary of Saturday Night Live
Yeah,
was
well, here's
on
what
Sunday.
happened. Last night I was over a friend's house.
You
Our
know?
good friend Vinny Levine. He's been brought up on this podcast before, so
Many
shout out to
times. We love
Vinny.
it.
Um, I was over at his house. We were having a movie night. We were watching Team America World Police. Have you ever watched that?
I've never watched that.
It's from Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the two geniuses who brought us South Park.
Yeah, I've
And
watched basketball. Have you watched basketball?
I have not watched basketball. I should watch basketball now. I know that's one of old ops guy's favorite shows.
Yeah.
You know what that makes me think? Now that we're in the lull season of sports, football's over, maybe I should catch up on some sports movie reviews.
Absolutely.
Maybe I should catch up on some of that because
Maybe you should do that. Maybe I will join you. I don't know.
because I've
Um,
been I've been trying to, but then when you get in the midst of seasons and then of football
yeah.
season and other stuff, like when it's football season, I everything else takes a backseat,
Yeah.
and I focus more on the blogs and stuff like that. But now that that's over, maybe I should start. Maybe I should maybe I should start doing sports movie reviews again. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But anyway, yeah, because we were watching, but yeah, but anyway, the Trey Parker, Bad Stone, Team America World Police, it's only 97 minutes.
Yeah, they're very short, very short. Yes.
So afterwards, we're like, it was only 8:30. Like, so what do you guys want to do? Because you guys want to watch the All-Star game? And then my friend Henry, shout out to Henry, is like, I don't think anyone care. I don't care about the All-Star game anymore.
hmm
I think people are starting to get the same sentiment you are. I think All-Star games are basically dead. Not just NBA. I think all around it,
Well,
All-Star
yeah, I
games
mean,
are.
look, the Pro Bowl is it's not even a Pro Bowl anymore. It's a playground. Um, and then um the MLB All-Star game, I don't care about either. I don't even watch the home. I mean, I watch Home Run Derby, but like, I'm not invested in it as much as I used to be. Like, I'm not like excited about it. So yeah, like to me, the viewing consumption, and part of it is also the regular seasons of these leagues. A lot of them are so long that it's like, I want playoffs, man. Like, so yeah.
Because you know
Uh,
what it is? It's like the Major League MLB All-Star game. That was the only All-Star game for a while that had actually stakes on it. And what
yeah.
I mean is the winning league,
Mm,
like if the American, like they would get home field advantage.
yeah. Which was stupid.
But you
But
know what? I'm kind of glad they did away with that.
oh yeah, no, that was the dumbest thing in the
If
world.
you have the better record, you should have home field
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
yeah.
Um, but no, I think the concept of all-star games are dying. And anyway, I said, "Hey, you guys, NBA All-Star game's on right now. You guys want to watch that?" And they're like, "No, we really don't care
Mm,
about the All-Star game." So, but we ended up watching because last night was they had the Saturday Night Live had their 50th anniversary show.
yeah.
I can't believe that show's been on for 50 years.
50 mother effing years. And it's still going, and it's still gonna go.
But
Um,
it makes you think because a lot of last night they were saying a lot who's going to replace Lorne Michaels, the creator and producer of SNL, because he's got to be like in his 80s now.
yeah, he's gonna retire soon. I don't know.
They're
Yeah,
talking like he's going to
here's the
drop any
here's a
second. Like who's
here's
going to
another good
replace
question.
Lorne?
Because I think SNL should continue long after Lorne Michaels. I think it's that good of a show. I think it's a staple in America and NBC that if you lose that, it'd be very drastic.
Because you know what how landmark that show was.
Hmm.
If anyone has ever seen the movie Saturday Night,
Yeah, I have to watch that. I've heard
it
good things about it.
it really shows you because this past Saturday night, in honor of the 50th anniversary, they actually showed the very first SNL
Hmm.
from October 9th, 1975. George Carlin hosted. And after watching the Saturday night movie, like I'm sure they took some artistic liberties,
Hmm.
but the chaos that happened leading up to that, like the movie documents like the 90 minutes before the first show and the absolute chaos that they literally didn't put like everything in order till like 10 minutes before the show started.
Yeah.
And they're like one thing, John Belushi didn't sign his contract till like literally minutes before the show started. And they're like they were like apparently Belushi went AWOL. And then when they were doing like the very first sketch, Belushi was in it, and they're like, "Oh my god, I hope he's gonna show up." And then when he comes on stage, like, oh, sigh of relief. But no, knowing the chaos that happened before that first episode, it makes you watch that first episode in a whole new light.
Yeah.
Like, but no, like, yeah, so and this probably makes me sound like a bad sports commentator, but I would have rather watched the 50th anniversary of SNL than the NBA All-Star
Are
game.
you kidding me? Yeah, I watched bits and pieces of those SNL. Again, I was a little busy. Um, um, but yeah, um, yeah, I'm with you. I mean, look, the fact of the matter is, you know, I love the NBA, basketball. Even though baseball is my favorite sport of all time, basketball was my first love. My first love was watching the New York Knicks. So as much as I really love basketball, it's really tough. The regular season's tough to watch nowadays. I don't tune into every regular season game anymore. You know, that and the All-Star game, it keeps changing its format because it hasn't worked. It simply just not has not it just hasn't worked. And look, I've heard mixed reviews about this new format. The players seem to like it, so I don't know if they're going to keep it. But No, man, like I'm just not as interested in the All-Star game as I used to be. And I used to be into it, but it's different. And maybe it just needs I need to get used to this new one. Hopefully this new format with the 14 tournament involving obviously the vets and the rising stars and then everything and hopefully that will all work itself out. But I just you just don't know until you continue to watch it and see if it works out.
Yeah, like I said, I think All-Star games are dying.
Yeah.
All-Star games are dying. I think
Yeah.
that maybe no, but you know what? Here's the thing. Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. The NHL, they had a great idea since no one cared about their All-Star game. They had Four Nations tournament.
Yes. And you know what? And wow, 3 fights in like 10 seconds.
Yeah. How about that USA Canada? You know, 3 fights, 9 seconds. Come on. Or is it? Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy.
No, it's insane.
Um, I will say this. Um, the crazy part about the USA Canada game was how intense it became because of those fights, right? It was, and it ended up being a good game. By the way, shout out to the Americans. Um, it was insane. It became intense. It was, everything we all needed. And it was a good change of pace. Now, of course, the reason why they did this Four Nations tournament in the first place was because the NHL agreed to let its players back in the Olympics. So this is sort of like the preview of what we're gonna get in the Olympics. And look, Canada is not phased by this. You watch, Bill. Canada lost to the U.S. Watch. In the Olympics, they're going to go to the gold medal game against the USA, or they're going to go to the semifinals against the USA, and then they're going to kick our ass because they always do, Bill. They always kick our butts.
Because the Canadians, because you want to know something, from the time they can walk, they give those kids skates from the time they can walk.
Yeah,
I actually got a funny story. My brother years ago was playing when he was doing like travel ball, they did a they did a tournament in Cooperstown,
right.
and there was a team from Canada that they played, and we smoked them.
Mhm.
And I remember like the coach was saying to I think it was my brother's coaches or it was talking to my dad saying, "Hey, we only do this for fun, but we give you skates, we'll put some ice on the field, we'll kick your asses."
Um,
And yeah, no, no, no. Like Canada, they give them skates from the time they can walk.
yeah, that's truly their sport. But in any case, we'll take the W though, with that Four Nations tournament.
God bless America.
Yeah, it's great. So yeah, USA beats Canada and
3 fights in 9 seconds. Can you
yeah, and it
believe that?
yeah, and the ratings were actually not so bad, not too shabby. I believe the viewership was about around 5 million. So that's good for hockey, obviously. Um, I think out of all the All-Star weekend, I think the NHL got the better of the NBA in terms of its Four Nations
Oh,
little
absolutely.
thing. But in any case, yeah. So that's how my weekend. You know, barely watched the sports and took a nice little break. Sometimes you just need a break.
No, no, we love doing this, but
We
like I said,
could
it was
we I
really
consumed way too much sports, way too much.
not that there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with believe me. Once baseball starts, forget it. Yeah, I'm locked in on the baseball. Forget about the Jets. If the Yankees are playing, like I'm watching the Yankees. Uh,
Nah, and don't. forget. We'll be doing Bombers banter sometime in the near future.
Right.
So
Uh,
yeah, but anyway, okay, you had US beat Canada in the Four Nations tournament.
mm.
So congrats, US. But there was, why do I feel like nothing happened this weekend?
The interest level is just not there. Like you said, the NBA All-Star game, all this stuff. The interest is just no longer as big as it used to be. That's what it is.
You know what? Here's a
No,
question. Should Sports League abolish All-Star games?
no, 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 no. I think what they need to do is they need to make it more of an event rather than have a game. Make it more of an event like the Pro Bowl. Now, I'm not saying the Pro Bowl style thing. No, 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 absolutely not.
Like, I think,
Um,
as much as the Pro Bowl is stupid,
yeah,
at least they're trying to be creative.
right.
They're like, hey, well, let's do a dodgeball thing. Okay, that's
Like I feel like if they do like look, I don't mind a game, but again, it's about finding which format's the best. So I think that's what the NBA is trying to do. At least what I like about this format is that it was a players um coming together and creating the format with the NBA owners, the NBA commissioner, all that stuff. So at least I know the players were involved in creating that. It wasn't just the NBA making up some new BS, based on sponsorships and whatever.
I can
Um,
agree with that.
so yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do about All-Star games. I don't know how to make it more appealing. It's a hard thing to do. It's very hard.
Well, we better think of something. We better think of something.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what to
think
do.
I,
What do you think?
I think I don't know. I would like it like more of an event type weekend. I wouldn't mind so much like the 3-on-3s or the 1-on-1 games. Like we can have some sort of that. I think that would be cool. Um, go man to man with the um best players in the league. That'd be something that I'd be very interested in. Um,
Oh, absolutely.
just that's just an idea that just popped into my mind, to be honest with you. I think the slam dunk contest is cool. The problem is we don't have anyone that can dunk.
That is the big problem.
Oh my God. I'm cool with the 3-point contest. Um, I was kind of bummed that the Sabrina Ionescu didn't participate. I was really hoping that she would. I would love to have more basketball stars, not just from the WNBA or anything, but just in general, like all that stuff. So yeah. But again, I think a whole an event weekend type of thing. I think if you do like a one-on-one with
That'd be
the
cool.
player, I think that'd be. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking
Well, here's something from the NBA
about.
All-Star game. LeBron James, for the first time in
Yeah,
20
in 20
years,
years, he did see he had an ankle problem. That's right.
had an ankle problem and he sat out the game yesterday.
Yeah. Um, I mean, look,
Bringing
LeBron
his
James.
20-year streak to an end.
Yeah, he's he's an
Well,
he
go
needs to
ahead.
he needs to be healthy. That's what matters. Be healthy.
But yeah, LeBron did not play yesterday.
Yeah.
So is this the end of our dear friend LeBron James?
He's not stopping. He'll stop on his own terms. He is not his last year. He'll play again.
Are we going to be seeing another decision?
No, no. Can you? And I mean, I think that wouldn't fly in today's world. I don't know.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, it was a disaster when it happened. You had all this media frenzy. You had all these fan bases coming together, hoping and praying LeBron was going to go to their team. And if you weren't chosen, excuse me, let me use my words correctly. If you weren't chosen, then the fan base is going to riot, and it's going to make him look bad in the eyes and make him look like an enemy. So I don't know if that flies very well with people. I think there's better ways to handle that.
No, I think there is.
You know?
Just put a tweet on X. Oh no, Twitter. Twitter, we're still calling it Twitter
Yeah,
because, Elon could go kick rocks.
yeah.
And that's the nicest way I could put it here.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh,
Um,
trust me, I have more choice words for Mr. Musk,
oh my
but we won't get into that today. Um, but anyway, so yeah, we got that. And also, here's something. Daytona 500 happened yesterday.
What happened to Daytona 5? I don't watch racing. I don't think it's a sport. Sorry.
William Byron
Okay.
won first place.
Hmm.
And apparently, on the last lap, there was a terrifying crash by Ryan Press, I think you say his name.
Hmm. Well, that
It
sucks.
was, yeah,
Big
I'm looking at it right now. It was, hold on, I'm going to share it. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay. Courtesy, what, Fox? I think it was on
Courtesy of
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah, okay. Here you go. Here's a video. Eh, ouch.
Devastating crash for Ryan Preece. An incredible camera work by our Fox crew. I'm so glad
Oh
to see
my
that window
goodness.
net down and be able to get out of that thing. Ooh, that's scary.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable what it looks like when these cars get caught by the air like that. And I'm with you, Clint. I've never seen one take off with a wheelie like that. But they just flip around like they don't weigh 3,600 pounds.
Well, nothing weighs that much at 186 mile an hour. Saw the airbox just blow away.
Oh,
In front, tucked up underneath the A post there. Car did its job though. And he walked away. So many safety enhancements in these race cars. So that will likely send us to overtime. It happens on lap 196. Let's look.
that is, for those of you that aren't watching, it
Unbelievable.
is cars flipping.
We saw the side of that car face the wind, and
Yeah.
flaps had not yet come up, and that creates that pressure differential between air over the car and under the car that sends it tumbling.
It's
Well,
just,
like we said, though, I've never seen a car wheelie like that. The rear flaps won't work. Nope. Ooh, I've been there. That's a bad feeling. See how quiet it got?
isn't that crazy, Bill?
Well, that's insane.
Fuck his head right there.
About 2 minute video, just him flipping, hitting the side to the bases and all that's like I'm not a racing fan, so I don't know what those are called, but just an absolute scary thing um, um to watch. Um yeah, no, that's pretty scary. Hopefully everyone was okay. Now, again, not a huge racing fan. Not
Me
the
neither.
again, I don't think it's a sport, to be honest with you. I don't. You know,
Jeff Dunham the comedian ventriloquist Jeff Dunham had this joke with his puppet Bubba J, and the
Mhm.
joke would be, and because he was like this redneck type, and he goes, "Well, they said it's just driving around in a circle." Go, yeah, that's my favorite part. They're making a left turn. But yeah, but that's sad. But I'm glad he's okay. The guy's okay.
Yep.
I'm glad Ryan Pierce, however you say his name, is okay.
Priest, I think they said priest.
Ryan Priest.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's okay.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, William Byron won yesterday. Congrats to him.
Yep.
But but you're right, dude. Since when is driving a sport?
It's not. It's not. And look, if any of y'all want to debate us, comment down below. And tell us why you think it is a sport. Um, but but yeah, no, I don't think it's a sport. And fight me on it. Driving a
Congratulations,
car,
Reg. You just pissed
driving
off
a
the whole
car,
South.
driving a car is not the same. Look, I'm sure there are many things you have to do to prepare yourself for doing all those races and everything. I'm sure there's an element to it that you have to have, the strength that you have to have. I'm sure there's all that. But you cannot tell me that throwing a ball, kicking a ball, hitting a ball, shooting a ball, you can't tell me that that's not better and more sport worthy than driving a car. Come on,
I agree.
just saying.
But
Pitching, you know how hard it is
pitching.
to pitch a ball?
Oh, it's extremely hard.
It's very difficult.
Well,
Look,
some
I'm not saying that racing isn't difficult. I'm sure it's very difficult. I would never want to drive a car that fast on a speedway. Of course, I would never want to do that.
I'm sure somebody would say,
You know,
I'm sure somebody would probably say, "Hey, throwing a ball is actually easy." No, it isn't.
no, it's not. I can't throw for shit.
Oh, me neither.
I can't throw. You get your mind.
Slightly.
In any case, so that I mean that was the weekend in sports. Of course, we end off the weekend finding out that our beloved Giancarlo Stanton once again is hurt. He has elbow tendonitis and is going to be out 3 or 4 weeks and could put his opening day in jeopardy. What's new with that, Bill Murphy?
Giancarlo gets injured. Dude, breaking news, the sky is blue. The sky is blue.
Oh
The
my God,
grass is green. Snow is white.
what a disgrace.
In other news, I'm not shocked at all. But Reg, in other news, the sky is blue.
Yep.
Like, now, Giancarlo's always getting hurt. We thought him slimming down was going to prevent this, but no, it doesn't, does it?
I mean, look, Giancarlo can be in the best shape of his life, like he was last season. He was in the best shape of his life. He was still out. He was still not playing baseball all season.
Oh, he
And this is what
wasn't.
you expect. What we hope is what we hope is that once he's healthy, he will produce. In the meantime, the Yankees got to find a new designated hitter. You hate to put it on him, but Goldschmidt, which means we
Mr.
need a new,
Goldschmidt, maybe.
which means we probably gonna have another first baseman.
We can't catch a break right now, can we?
Oh my God. Oh, I love Giancarlo. I'm forever grateful that when he's healthy, plays a damn good brand of baseball. But this man continues to haunt. The contract continues to haunt us. God damn.
He just keeps getting hurt every 5 seconds.
Oh my God, what a disgrace. What a disgrace. By the
He,
way, the Yankees have a spring training game this Friday. So that's gonna be fun.
yeah, who they playing?
I think they're playing the Rays. Um, in
Ah,
what will be the Rays home this season, George M. Steinbrenner Field. The Rays will have it on loan from the Yankees.
because of what just happened with the hurricane this year,
Mhm.
Tropicana Field is basically
It's wrecked. By
it's
the way, they
destroyed.
are vowing to rebuild Tropicana Field. So it seems like Tropicana Field will be back in service by 2026. And then we still are waiting for that ballpark if it's going to be built or not. I don't know. But for now, the Tampa Bay Rays actually play in Tampa. So those of you folks in that area that live in Tampa, you can actually go see the Rays play in Tampa.
Yeah, and then none of this, St. Petersburg on the same level as East Rutherford or Santa Clara
Yeah.
or
I mean the worst is Santa Clara by far.
really, how is that the
I
worst?
mean, isn't it like almost an hour away from San Francisco? Maybe a little less, like 45 minutes. At least in New York, you can go across the G Dub or go in under the Holland or the Lincoln. You'll be there at MetLife in like no more than 30 minutes. You know,
Oh, I get what you're saying.
you
Absolutely.
know, Santa Clara's, it's in the same region, obviously. That's why they're called the San Francisco 49ers. But it seems a little far for my liking if I were to live in that region. So,
It'd be a little far for your liking, Reg. It would be, yeah, it would be a little far for my liking.
mhm.
But how far is Tampa from St. Petersburg?
What it's like they think it's what, half hour maybe? It's pretty far too. It's pretty much of a hike. Um,
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. We'll absolutely see what happens there.
right.
So, yeah, so I remember you guys were talking yesterday on Batter Up how it may not look like it outside because it really does not look like it. But spring and baseball are on the way.
That I mean, over here in the DMV region, um, we're supposed to get 40-degree weather, probably higher on Tuesday. So that's something that we're looking forward to. Um,
Yeah, Liz, you want to trade?
well, it's gonna snow like Wednesday to Thursday, well, one of those days. So no.
Now I'm hearing it won't snow, but here's what's going on right now. This week, we're supposed to have below freezing temperatures until Friday. Isn't that wonderful?
I can't wait for baseball to start.
Yeah, because it's that sign when the snow melts.
And then all the snow turns to rain. So it's. And look, I would much rather rain and cool temperatures than snow and just absolutely awful, awful conditions.
Snow turn when the snow melts, the grass is green,
Mhm.
and the grass is green,
Yeah,
and everything is just back to, and baseball will be back.
yeah,
You got stuff to look forward to.
yep. It is pretty exciting, I will say.
Yeah. So here's something funny that NFL memes brought up this week.
Hmm.
How this past Friday was Valentine's Day.
Right.
In 2027, Super Bowl Sunday will be on Valentine's Day.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I bet a lot of relationships will be tested that day, won't
Mhm.
they?
Well, it depends on your relationship, of course. You know, if
Like,
both of you are sports fans and you have teams, your opposing teams are facing each other, and that's one thing. If you're not a sports fan and you know if you're one of your loved one doesn't care, but you do, you know, doesn't matter, you know?
here's a compromise. Go out and celebrate on Saturday.
Exactly. I mean, but just because it's on Valentine's Day doesn't necessarily mean that you can't make it a day. I mean, you still have the daytime. You know, the Super Bowl's not until the evening anyway. So
But take your spouse, your significant other out to a nice lunch.
yeah, exactly. There are ways to go around it. Like, come on now. Like,
Celebrate. You could celebrate on Saturday instead.
or you can celebrate on Sunday. Just gotta celebrate early. I mean, just
I
you
love you,
know,
honey, but the game starts soon.
yeah.
But
But I
no,
mean, I think if you're both sports fans, football fans, to be exact, I think it'll work in your favor. I think that's a great Valentine's Day.
I like the way you think, Reggie. I like the way you think.
You know, so
So, anyway, what do y'all think about we just talked about last week how Kellen Moore is officially going to be the head coach of the Saints. A bunch of the Eagles are going to be leaving after this year. They might not be back.
do you know that for sure?
What?
Do you know that for sure?
Well, Milton Williams is going to be his rookie deal is up. He'll hit free agency.
But does that
John
mean he's going to
Stewart.
leave? Because that's what you're saying. You're saying he's going to leave.
Well, I don't know. You never know.
So yeah, you don't know exactly. No
Yeah.
one knows.
I'm just honestly trying to find something.
I know you're trying. Um, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Um, you'll find out when we're live. Log on to sportscitynetwork.com. And read everything about the Sports City Network. And then, of course, um, follow us on the socials. We're live every Monday and Friday on the YouTube page. And we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for joining us.
Yes, we do. And don't forget to check out Batter Up on Sundays now.
Yep.
And don't forget, pretty soon, Reg and I will be having our first Bombers banter
Yep.
when, to sign that baseball, my friends, is here.
Right.
Or at least get your mind off this cold, depressing weather while you think about spring.
Right.
So from all of us here at SIN,